This is the fruit filling for the Blinchiki. You need a cup and a half of fruit. You could use strawberries, raspberries, or blueberries. The strawberries are still frozen at this point. You don't need to have it overflowing. And you put your cup and a half of berries in a saucepan and let them thaw. You can add 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then in this bowl, I have 2 tablespoons of water. Into that, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Cornstarch is a thickener. Just stir that to dissolve it completely. Then after the berries have thawed a little bit, we'll mix the water and cornstarch into the berries and sugar and just simmer it over the stovetop. First I'm going to let the berries thaw some more while we mix up the mixture for the Blinchiki. I have my cornstarch and water completely dissolved in this bowl. I have my strawberries and sugar in there. Just going to pour that in. The cornstarch just helps to thicken it up. And just going to simmer this until the berries can cook down. As you cook it, the berries should start to get mushed up, broken up. For the Blinchiki mix, first you need to separate 2 eggs. And you do need to use both the yolk and the white, so make sure you save them. Okay, my white goes in my electric mixer. And I'm going to beat the egg whites until they're frothy. You need to make sure that all of your equipment, your bowl, your beaters, your spoon that you're going to mix with, everything is nice and clean and fat-free. If you have any fat introduced into the egg whites, then your egg whites won't beat until they form soft peaks. When you have soft peaks, you lift up the beaters and let me and then the curls, they come up and then they fall over like that. Those are soft peaks. Into the 2 egg yolks, I'm going to add a ½ teaspoon of sugar and a ¼ teaspoon of salt, 1½ tablespoons of melted butter, mix that a little bit. Then I'll pour in my 1½ cups of milk. Then I'm slowly going to add in 1 cup of flour, little by little. Now that I have all of my flour mixed in and it's like the consistency of a heavy cream, kind of a thick milk, then you're going to fold in your egg whites. Now the recipe does say fold, so do try and fold them. However, if you find that you need to whisk them in, then that's what you should do, because you do want them fully incorporated in. I'll go ahead and whisk a little bit. You don't want to completely crush and deflate all the egg whites that you just made, but you do need to have it, there you go, fully incorporated like that. There you go. And now you can, hopefully you can see how much thicker it is with the egg whites. And that's good enough. You don't want to keep over stirring and deflate them. Once the milk and flour, butter, sugar, salt is the consistency of a heavy cream, you fold your egg whites in. Once you have them all mixed in, then it's time to cook your blinchiki. To fry your blinchiki, you can use an 8-inch skillet, or you can use a big griddle. You put a ladle full of the batter right in the pan, and I already put butter in the skillet first, and you want to use a medium heat and let it sit. Don't keep trying to keep flipping it, and let it sit for about 3 minutes until it's golden brown on one side, and then you can flip it. After about 3 minutes, you can check your blinchiki and see if it's golden brown, and then just flip it over and let it get golden brown on the other side. Okay, once your blinchiki is golden brown on each side, just take it out and stack it on a serving plate to keep them warm. To fry the blinchiki, you want to have your griddle on about 325 to 350 and spread it with butter. Don't have your griddle too high, because then the butter would burn. And use the ladle. My ladle happens to be pretty big, so about half full. And pour it on. You want to try and get them round if you can. So when you pour it, try and pour it round in about 8-inch diameter. And then if you need to use the back of the ladle to try to make them a little bit rounder, you can do that. And then let them fry until they're golden brown, and then you'll flip them. Once they're golden brown on one side, flip them over. Let them finish cooking till they're golden brown on the other side. Once they're done on both sides, just take them off and put them on a plate until you're ready to put your filling in and roll them. To fill your blinchiki, you want to put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the filling. Then fold the top over, fold the bottom over, and roll it up. And there you go. When you're washing your griddle, please remember that you need to pull out the drip tray, rinse it in hot water, and wash it separately. You need to take out the plug wipe off the cord completely. Wipe off the plug. And then when you're washing it, you can put it down in the sink to wash it, but make sure that you're keeping the plug part out of the water.